Good evening and welcome to the Scottish Legends live stream. We're here for round 25 of the Monday Marathon at Snetterton. Tonight we have a 20-minute qualifying session followed by a 90-minute race. If you want to participate in these events here at the Legends, you can find our Discord link in the description. We run multiple events every week. We have the Monday Marathon every Monday and the Fun Friday Championship every Friday. Both run at 1900 hours GMT. We run a high safety rating on our servers. If you don't meet the safety requirement, you can join our Discord and request to be added to the driver's entry list. That will allow you to bypass the safety rating. I'm Andy McDonald and I will be your host and stream coordinator for tonight. Tonight join me is my teammate, fellow broadcast member, co-host and co-commentator, Mr. Florian Braun.
Thank you, Andy, and good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 90 minutes here at Scottish Legends. This time in Snetterton, as Andy already mentioned, we have a layout at around 4.78 kilometers of track. That's roughly about 3 miles, so 2.9 miles, featuring 13 technical corners. It's basically a circuit of two halves. You have massive power straights, like our Bentley straight, and these are paired with tight technical sections. These were actually redesigned in 2011 to push modern GT3 cars to their limits. So we will definitely have a fun race this evening, an enjoyable race, and let's jump right into quali.
Thank you very much, Florian. We have Mr. Bella, no surprise there, P1. We did have Mr. Genovese in P1 when I joined the server, but he's now filled into he's not even set a time. In fact, it must have just been the default join positions of the server. Anywho, yeah, as you can see, we've got Mr. Bella. Mr. Pommy's with us tonight. Not seen Mr. Pommy for two races, I believe. Mr. Peters, we haven't seen Mr. Peters in a while, so that's very interesting to see Mr. Peters. And Mr. Rayman, another legend. I haven't seen Mr. Rayman much on these races. A few familiar names running down the list here. Let's take a look at who do you want to look at?
Let's take a look at Mr. Mika Newcop. Maybe currently on P13, didn't have a settle at this time. We missed him in the last few races, I guess. So it's great to have him back.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was happening with Mr. Newcop at that time. He's a busy man. I'm sure he was doing something productive with his time. Just looking at the board here, looking for times coming in. Let's just go through the list. We've got Mr. Bella in P1 at the moment. Mr. Parkey, very competitive, very good driver. Mr. Menzik, I'm not sure Mr. Menzik was on the last race. I think Mr. Menzik hasn't been present for 2 races.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Genovese has just took P2 there in qualifying. This Mr. Pommy just took P3, Mr. Parkey, Mr. Menzik, Mr. Peters, Mr. Camaras, Mr. Rayman, Mr. Grande, welcome Mr. Grande, Benaccio, let's call him Benaccio, Mr. Benaccio P10, Mr. Ruger, Mr. Fox, Mr. Zimmerman back again. On the last stream he had a little bit of an injury, and after the race we found out that he had to turn the force on his steering wheel down, and that obviously affected the feel of the car through the direct drive steering wheel. Anyway, welcome back, Mr. Zimmerman. I hope your arm's much better now. Mr. Newcop, as we said, Mr. Raymond Crawford, legend, founder. I'm not sure if Mr. Crawford's going to be racing tonight. Mr. Rose, Mr. Smith, Mr. Voda, Mr. Ramirez, Mr. Aki. I think we've seen Mr. Aki once or twice on the stream before. Kravchuk, okay, Butley, and Svodova.
Svodova, yeah.
Yeah, challenging me tonight on these names, people.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just talked about Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith jumped up to P10, now overtook by Mr. Guandi, now Smith back in P11. And we will definitely see some improvement from Mr. Newcomb and Mr. Zimmerman.
Yep.
In the meantime, we both know that Zimmerman and Newcomb are very fast and talented drivers. I don't know how their performance is on this specific track, but I think everyone is pretty familiar and it's a fun track to race on.
Yeah, we've seen Snetterton a couple of weeks ago. I'm not sure if it was the Friday or the Monday, so I can't remember Mr. Zimmerman's performance on that one, but I'm expecting it to be pretty good tonight. Hopefully his arm's a little better and he can turn that feedback up on the steering wheel and get the feel of the car back.
Yeah, I think we raced it with the BMW M2 TCX.
Yep.
Yeah, but as we just said, Mr. Newcomb just did his fastest lap of 1 minute 48.0, which puts him into P5 with a gap of 1.5 seconds to Marcy Bella. Let's maybe, Andy, take a look at our weather currently. We currently have 26 degrees Celsius in the air, and on the track currently 31 degrees Celsius with some light cloud coverage. So pretty optimum track conditions this evening, this evening here in the real time and this daytime here in Snetterton.
Perfect, bro, perfect. Yeah, and of course the track being optimum. We've got a lot of 148, 149s, so it's going to be really close racing tonight. You can see Mr. Newcomb, Mr. Parkey, Mr. Peters, Mr. Bonaccio, all doing 148, very close to each other. So we can expect those guys to be very competitive in the race. A few 149s there, but mostly at the moment 148s. And of course the top guys doing 146, 147.
Yeah, we currently have a big pack of drivers entering the last corner at the moment, leaded by Mr. Ake, car number 26 in the black Ferrari. Thereafter there are 4 guys in very close proximity to each other, so it's pretty hard for each driver to get his lap. Because you need a lot of space in front of you, yeah.
Yeah, it's really difficult on these small tracks when you've got a lot of people. It takes a lot of driver discipline to, hold back, make that space, create that opportunity to do a clean and fast lap.
Let's see who's currently improving. I'm currently looking at Mr. Ramirez. He's on a delta of minus 0.7. This would put him into P15, so an improvement of about 3 places in this neon green Porsche.
Yeah, we've got Mr. Rayman, 3 tenths, 4, 5 tenths lead on Mr. Marty Fox. That'll put Mr. Rayman in maybe even P11.
Yeah, Mr. Zimmerman improved as well, currently in P4, and also Mr. Mensik. So Mika Newcomb, he was on P4, now he dropped back to P6. But currently he's on a delta of minus 0.6, 0.5. So some improvement to be made there as well.
Yeah, just P5 there. Mr. Newcomb, well done.
So what I think, Andy, is especially interesting, sometimes we see P1 to P10 almost in a proximity of 0. whatever seconds. This time already P2 is a gap of 1 second. So Marcy Bella extremely fast this evening.
Absolutely flying, the man's a machine. Absolute machine. Yeah, very interesting tonight. I'm expecting Marcy to have that, 10, 20, perhaps even up to 30-second gap. We'll see how it gets on. We've got a long race here, so there's plenty of time to increase that gap to, as I said, tens of seconds.
Also sorry Andy, yeah?
Go ahead.
Yeah, also I want to talk about the car's choice a little bit. Just a little bit. Currently
Yep.
I'm counting 10 drivers choosing the Ferrari for their perfect match this evening. So that's currently the most dominant car on track. And thereafter it's pretty even, but I would say the McLaren is on P2 with the most prominent car on track this evening.
Yeah, the Ferrari. It's slow on the straights compared to some of the other cars, but you make that time up, and its agility. So yeah, a very, very good all-round car, the Ferrari, and easy to. I don't want to say easy to drive, but compared to the other cars, it is easy to drive. Very forgiving car, the Ferrari, and a good performer all round.
Yeah, especially we can see it in the track layout on your right side of your screen. If you take a look in the middle, there's this, let's call it a spiral with many different and technical corners. And the Ferrari is pretty good in these conditions.
Yeah, we'll see the Ferrari's weakness on the two large straights that we've got there. That's when we'll see the Ferrari getting overtaken.
Yeah, currently no improvements from our top 5 at the moment. Mika Newcop maybe a little bit. Let's see if Mika Newcop can improve.
I think that'll take him into P3.
Yeah, maybe even P2.
Yeah, Mr. Zimmerman, you better watch out, bro.
Currently in Bentley Straight.
Sorry, Mr. Peters up almost at 1 second. And that put Mr. Peters into P6 there.
Mika Newcop just passed our bomb pole. We will talk about bomb pole a little bit in the race. So if you want to hear some fun facts about the track, stay tuned.
Absolutely.
But Andy, do you see Mr. Genovese is also proven it? But let's see about Mika Newcop here. P2, yes.
Wow, well done.
But this could, I just wanted to say that, only a short time there on P2 for Mika Newcop, as we see Mr. Genovese now on P2. With almost 4 minutes or 3 minutes left, only short time left for another lap. Let's see if Mika Newcop is fine with his place there in P3 or if he will go out and try to attack again.
Let's see what happens there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get there's no improvement on the board at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe Mr. Menzik improving his time slightly. That should put, if Mr. Menzik keeps that time up, he's just lost a delta, excuse me. But it would have put him in P5.
Andy, you personally, what do you think is the hardest corner here on this track?
I'm not sure. I quite like bomb hole. I do enjoy that curvature. I'm trying to think here.
For me personally, the hardest corner is definitely turn 1. It's sloped up a little bit and you can't see much of the entry. And it's very easy to run wide there, and I saw some guys running wide there in practice as well and in the qualifying. And you have such a great speed approaching turn 1, and it's also a high speed wide corner. So for me personally, that's the most technical hard corner.
Okay, I haven't raced much of Snetterton. That the only one I really remember, as I said, is the bomb hole. Yeah, we can see that dude coming off the track there. That's Mr. Menzick. Looks like he's happy with his P5. As Florian says, we've only got a couple of minutes to go here. We don't expect any more progress. Just looking at the deltas here, Voda's improving quite a bit, but not enough to change his position at the moment.
Yeah, maybe Mr. Peters. This actually could put him into P6.
Yep.
Currently on P8. Racing the Ford Mustang.
And
P6.
Yeah. Well done, Mr. Peters. Very interested to see Mr. Voda. Look at the gain on the delta, Florian.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Increasing and increasing. This could be, Andy, correct me if I'm wrong, P11 or 12?
Maybe. It's just dropped back down, but yeah.
Approaching now the last corner of the track. It's a left 90-degree bank, or not bank, corner, and most important to get the best exit here, because it's a very long straight.
And not quite enough there to change his position. And I think that'll be your final standings for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Kamaris is 2/10 of a second up, which won't affect his current position. And we've only got maybe a lap. Sometimes the admins cut this part short, but hopefully we'll see the full max wait time and give the drivers an opportunity to maybe even finish the lap, complete a lap. Mr. Ramirez just over 1 second up, but unfortunately not enough to catch up with Mr. Aki. Okay, folks, I think that's our results for the qualifying. Anything in particular you want to mention about the qualifying, Florian? Sorry, go ahead.
No, Andy, I'm thinking about it, but I think we covered everything.
Yeah. Right, okay folks, we're going to go to a small break. We should only be away for like maybe a minute and a half, and then we'll be back with the race. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for the race at Snetterton. We've seen the qualifying results where Mr. Bella, Mr. Genovese, Mr. Newcoop, Mr. Zimmerman were very close fighting for those top 4 spots. Except Mr. Bella, of course, he was in the lead from the beginning. We're here, we've got 20 seconds to go for the formation. Florian, you hanging in there, bro?
Yeah, of course, and as always, man. And then we will thank you for checking on me. I'm still alive. And then we will continue with 90 minutes of GT3 action here in Snetterton. We will expect fuel and tire changes, so maybe some different strategies as well. And we will definitely keep that covered here in the stream.
Absolutely. You know, the guys have been racing quite a lot at these 70-minute races, so hopefully some of the guys will have picked up some fuel saving strategy and some pitting strategy, and hopefully we'll see that tonight. The 45-minute mark, the 35-minute mark is expected. Is that correct? Is it a 90-minute race or is it a 70-minute race?
It's a 90 minutes race, yeah, so 40 minutes is plus minus 10 minutes.
Thank you, bro, thank you. I was a little confused there. So yeah, we're expecting drivers to keep to that basic pit strategy and pit halfway. Let's keep up with the action here.
Ooh, big contact between Mr. Newcoop.
Yeah, I think we need
and
to
Mr.
play
Menzik,
that back.
we have to replay Mr. Newcoop. That's the best one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the first hit, and then a second hit with Mr. Menzik.
Oh, that is wow.
Taking 2 cars with him.
Wow. That was almost crazy there, but we've all been there as drivers. We know how easy it is to do that kind of thing, especially when you're on the grass. Sometimes it's unavoidable.
Yeah, very unfortunate for Mr. Newcoop. Returning with a 2 or 3 weeks break actually. Now he's all the way in the back. So let's take Mr. Newcoop, keep your head up and take this as motivation to push through the pack. Currently we got Mr. Bella still in the lead with Mr. Genovese on P2.
Yeah, we had some kind of incident there with Mr. Rose. I'm not quite sure what happened. We're not going to replay it. Let's keep up with the action here. So we have a 0.3 second gap between Mr. Zimmerman, Mr. Rayman. Excuse me. I think we've just had some kind of incident there involving Mr. Menzik, perhaps. Let's see if we can see anything here.
That's a little bit all over the place. A big dive bomb there for Mr. Menzik. The stewards will definitely have a look at this. Yeah. Maybe he misjudged his braking point just a little bit. Don't think this was intentional, but...
Yeah, very unexpected. We can see Mika getting into the pits there, Mr. Newcoop. Yeah, very unexpected behaviour from Mr. Menzik tonight.
But let's keep up.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andy, go ahead.
It's okay, Mr. Smith up a position into P9 over Mr. Voda there. In fact, I think he took 3 positions.
Yeah, very lucky race for Mr. Pommy this evening as well, but we can keep with you, Andy, there on the action. Sorry.
It's okay, bro. Yeah, Mr. Pommy,
and another contact between Mr. Menzik and Mr. Peters.
Wow.
What's happening here this evening,
I don't know, bro. I don't know. As I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, very, very unlike Mr. Menzik. Maybe a new setup in his car, maybe something else going on, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you see Mr. Peters there in the Ford Mustang. Behind him it's Mr. Ake. It was actually Mr. Peters who hit Mensik there in the rear. In the rear.
My bad. Okay, folks, let's keep up with the action here. We've got Mr. Zimmerman 0.3 seconds out from Mr. Parkey. Mr. Parkey is a really capable driver, so is Mr. Zimmerman, so this will be very interesting. Mr. Kamaris, 0.4 seconds out from Mr. Rayman, that'll be interesting, and just behind Mr. Grande, almost half a second. That's the closest action we've got here at the moment, folks. It's a long race, so we do expect a lot of action. Oh, something happened there. Something happened to Mr. Kamaris and lost the position to Mr. Rayman, putting Mr. Rayman in P6. Mr. Zimmerman holding that 0.3 second gap from Mr. Parkey for that P4.
Actually, in front of them you can see the purple and green Ford Mustang. That's actually Mr. Pommy. Big improvement and very much luck for Mr. Pommy there. He started in P8. He gained 5 positions and is now in P3. So a lot of pressure for him there as well, knowing that he has Mr. Zimmerman and Parkey behind him.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, seeing those guys in your mirrors, very intimidating. A lot of pressure. Sorry folks, Mr. Menzik up a position there, don't worry Mr. Oh. Let's see.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell you, maybe just do the replay there, Andy.
Absolutely.
Just wanted to talk over it. Mr. Zimmerman in the black car on the white side, a big move there, very late braking, but extremely good move there against Mr. Parkey. Gaining his P4. Good to have that covered in the replay. Thank you, Andy.
Cool, bro. Mr. Kamaris, 0.1 seconds out from Mr. Rayman. Let's see what Mr. Kamaris can do here. Mr. Peters, 0.1 seconds out from Mr. Ramirez. Something just happened to Mr. Rose again, I think. We just seen Peters take that position there for P12. Mr. Kamaris still chasing Mr. Rayman for that P6. Mr. Parkey almost a second out from Mr. Zimmerman. Mr. Zimmerman half a second out from Mr. Pommy, even though it looks really close.
Yeah, but this could be the opportunity for Mr. Zimmerman here to get Mr. Pommy in our Bentley straight. It's the longest straight here off the track, even longer than the main start and finish line. He did a good maneuver in the last corner, in the last lap, sorry.
Yeah, he's going for it again.
Inside, but the gap is just too big there. So he has to keep on for another lap and maybe try again. Well, through bump hole. Now an extremely long right-hander. This right-hander is so long, and it's such a lot of pressure for your tires. Even at the end of the race, you can expect some understeering there. You have to look out for that.
Yeah, we just had Mr. Grande coming off the track there, slightly losing that position to Mr. Smith in P8. Mr. Akai has also had a yellow flag. Let's go and check those out.
Oh, and Mr. Peters and Mr. Rose had an incident there as well. Looked really strange on my screen.
Let's take a look.
He's trying it from the inside. Mr. Peters in the black car. A lot of contact and and Mr. Ramirez. It's now Mr. Ramirez is in the wall now. Maybe put a replay there of Mr. Ramirez and Mr. Rose. And this is the thing, Andy. You remember I talked about it. That's turn one. Turn one. It's so fast and it's so easy to run wide there, misjudging your exit, and and a lot of curve there. hitting the fence on the outside, and this is Mr. Ramirez and Mr. Rose. Yeah,
Unfortunate.
big incident there, yeah.
Mr. Zimmerman is 0.2 seconds out. We're coming down the straight again. Let's see if he's going to make that same move. No, not this time. He got up too much.
But he's holding on, and actually Mr. Parky is is decreasing his gap a little bit, 0.7 seconds. Getting closer and closer to the guys battling in front of him. Zimmerman only a gap of 0.2 seconds. Let's see who has the better exit here. Now, side by side, avoiding the contact. Very good move from Mr. Zimmerman. Now they're side by side. Usually the Mustang in purple has the better straight line speed. That shows.
Yep.
No chance for Mr. Zimmerman here. Maybe in our chicane. Happen. Moving left, right, seeing where he can put his nose. Now he's in the inside. But yeah, the Ford Mustang just has a better acceleration speed. No chance for Mr. Zimmerman at this point.
Let's stick with this because we have a hairpin coming up, so let's see what happens at this hairpin. If he can close the gap. No, I can't, unfortunately. It's quite a big hairpin.
Yeah, still side by side, a little bit of contact there. Mr. Pommy really defending his position. Zimmerman takes a lot of corner there, slides a little bit. And Parky just watches the battle in front of him. Just waiting. Sorry, Andy.
Yeah, it's very frustrating when you're behind a faster car and you just can't get past because you haven't got the speed. That's one of the problems. One of the problems with the Ferrari.
Yeah, and there was a problem with Mr. Smith there as well. I don't know if there was contact, but Mr. Smith dropped down one position to Mr. Grandy now on P9.
It wasn't a sustained incident, so I don't think there was any contact or certainly no spin-outs.
Yep.
Mr. Rose, another yellow flag, looks like a spin-out there. Since there was no other drivers involved, I don't think we need to replay it. Welcome Mr. Rose, if you're listening to the stream. Oh, he's left the server, unfortunate.
Yeah, we lost quite some people. We started with 21. Now we're down to 17. We saw a lot of incidents, especially in the first 3 laps. We got 1 hour and 18 minutes remaining. So let's see.
Yeah, we have a long race.
Yeah, Mr. Zimmerman worked up his position. He started in P4, now he's in P4. So everything good for him. Mr. Parky behind him gained 2 positions as well. He started P7, gained 2 positions now in P5. And they're side by side. It's actually the opposite way around for Mr. Zimmerman. He can't attack from the inside, braking very late. Still in the outside, in the inside, and he has the upper hand there. Very good move from Mr. Zimmerman.
Yeah, we've seen that outside to the inside on that chicane. It's a good strategy. I think Mr. Zimmerman figured out he couldn't take him on that inside, so had to change the strategy a little there, and it paid off.
And the next battle that we will definitely see is Mr. Parky against Mr. Pommy. And at the moment the field spread quite evenly. The closest action we currently have on track is Mr. Parky against Mr. Pommy. All other drivers are over a second from each other. Oh, and Parky running right there, losing all his momentum and all his, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, actually he fell behind almost a second there. It's a long race. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, Andy. I don't want to interrupt you there.
I know, it's cool. It's going to happen. Come on. We're commentators. We're good friends. It's okay.
Of course. Yeah, very unfortunate wait for Mr. Newcop. Mr. Newcop started in P3. Very good qualifying session for him. Very unfortunate that in the first corner of the first lap he got an incident there. Now in P16 with a gap of
51.
What's the gap, Andy?
Yeah, 51 seconds out from Mr. Fox. That's very unfortunate because Mr. Newcop, as we've seen, done really well on the qualifying, and yeah, as you said, very unfortunate. Got a lot of time here in the race, even though Mr. Newcop is 50 seconds out from the next player. Anything can happen, so yeah, hopefully I can see the race through and get those important points.
Yeah, we're running to the end of our championship of season 1. We are, of course, in Snetterton, that's obvious, and then we have then that's Barcelona left for next Monday, and then we are over season 1.
Yeah, I heard some rumours about a season 2 today on the Discord, so look out for that. That should be coming soon. I think it's going to be the same format again, folks. It's going to be GT3 track vote every week, so the drivers or even the public members that are on the Discord are able to vote on which track they want for the Monday Night Marathon.
Correct. So actually, you heard it from Andy. You actually have an input if you join our server. That's discord.gg / Scottish Legends, and you actually can vote and decide on the next track. So yeah, if you have any questions, just join our Discord. I can't talk. Just join our Discord, and some friendly guys will keep you up with the infos and head you in the right direction.
That's right. We just had Mr. Voda take P10 over Mr. Peters, and Mr. Peters has just took that position back.
Oh, I missed it.
It's okay, bro. Mr. Palmy and Mr. Parkey both falling behind Mr. Zimmerman. The gap between Palmy and Zimmerman is 1.3 seconds at the moment, as you can see. However, as we spoke about, Mr. Palmy is in that Ford Mustang, so no doubt he will make up that difference in the straights. And Mr. Parkey just keeping that pressure on, keeping that gap close. Mr. Scarb, I think we missed Mr. Scarb in the qualifying, and the name seems very new to me for some reason. Welcome, Mr. Scarb. Let's keep up with the action here between Mr. Parkey and Mr. Palmy. This is the fight for P4, and both drivers are closing into Mr. Zimmerman in P3. Mr. Marcibella only got a 7-second gap, but that's quite a lot for the normal drivers. But for Marcy, that's actually quite low at the moment. We expect that gap to increase to maybe tens of seconds at the end of the race. What else could be said? Mr. Zimmerman 11 seconds out from Mr. Genovese. Mr. Genovese, of course, in P2. Mr. Pommy and Mr. Parkey is the only relation we've got at the moment, folks. Mr. Parkey being half a second out from Mr. Pommy.
Yeah, and especially Mr. Pommy and Mr. Parkey are quite equal rivals, I would say. Both have a lap time. Let's look at the last lap time from them. For Mr. Pommy it's 1:48.46 and for Mr. Parkey it's 1:48.47. So only 0.01 seconds difference between those two drivers in the last lap. So
Yeah,
pretty
close.
equal rivals, and it takes a lot of effort for Mr. Parkey to overtake Mr. Pommy.
Yeah, and of course, we've got that car difference as well. The Ford Mustang the Ford Mustang having a little more legs, let's call it.
Yeah, some more horsepower, correct.
Yep.
But there was a slight mistake from Mr. Pommy. He runs wide there at the exit, or before the exit to our Bentley straight, but that's just not enough for Mr. Parkey to catch up. So still a gap of 0.4 seconds there.
I think Mr. Menzies took a position for P12 there. Something happened. I'm sure he gained the position. Mr. Peters is 0.5 seconds out from Mr. Smith. Keep an eye on that. Mr. Fox 0.5 seconds out from Mr. Scarb.
And
for
Mr.
P14.
Menzies is
Yeah,
going for the move, and let's stick with the action. But I think the battle is over, and we can do a replay of that.
Something happened to Mr. Parkey. Let's see what happened here, folks. And yeah.
Ooh,
Oh, that's unfortunate.
it's a big impact. A lot of damage to repair there. He's not going to the pits. And we actually see Mr. Who was it? Okay, disregard.
It's okay. Yeah, we missed that incident with Mr. Scarb and Mr. Fox, but Mr. Scarb's gained the position anyway. Has Mr. Fox got some damage?
Yeah, actually, Andy, and that's quite common. Sometimes nothing happens for a few minutes and then everything at once. we just to do a small recap. Mr. Pommy actually didn't do anything, and Mr. Parkey misjudged his braking point and runs a little bit on the grass, so he's hit the wall, big impact there. And also, we missed that unfortunately because of the replay. Mr. Menzies did an overtake against Mr. Voda, now Mr. Menzies in P11, and that's actually after Bentley Straight, where we saw the overtake from Mr. Zimmerman as well. Was the same strategy, inside-outside, so a good move for Mr. Menzies there as well, but he's very contact friendly this evening, so yeah, let's see what he has in store for us.
Absolutely. Mr. Peters is side by side with Mr. Smith here. Something happened to Mr. Newcoop, he fell down 2 places, and we can see Mr. Peters just took that position there for P9, well done.
Yeah, all overtakes this evening happening somehow in the same corner. Oh, Mr. Voda, that looks like a spin.
Nice recovery, clean, no other drivers involved. Mr. Parkey, again, I don't know what happened, just went into the pits.
No, Mr. Parkey had the incident against Pommy and he
he
hit the barrier. And actually at this time we already raced for around 25 minutes. Marcy Bella is actually approaching our very first back marker, and this is Marty Fox.
And you can see Mr. Marty Fox giving way to the race leader there. Respect.
Only no other battles on track. Andy, what do you think? Should we get which one driver should you hop on board? Maybe Mr. Fox for some variation.
Yep, I think that's a good idea.
Okay.
So let's go.
So let's join Marty Fox. We're currently on P15 for one whole lap. That's turn 1, and it's pretty fast. In 4th gear you take it. The exit is very hard to take because you can't allow yourself to run wide. Braking hard before the one board. It's a very sharp wide hairpin. Very important to get a lot of exit there. Approaching a left-hander. Down to 2nd gear. Keeping it inside, but also wide on the outside. Now approaching our 2nd left hairpin. Heavy braking after the one board. Brake down to 1st gear. As we see Marcibella in front there. Now a left-hander taking a lot of curb there to minimize your entry. Now, in my opinion, one of the hardest corners here. 2 right-handers with a short straight between them. We are to do that. Now we are in the Bentley straight. Extremely long back straight here, and now we are approaching our famous corners where most of the overtakes happened here this evening. It's a left-hander now braking into a right-hander. You don't want to take curb there. That's an extremely heavy, tall sausage curb. Now into bump hole. We will talk about that in a second, why it's called bump hole. But just remember, there was a small dip there, and then back up. So that's a little hole there in the road. And now our last corner. Maximizing your exit, running right. As we see, actually, with the car in front, I'm a little bit confused. Mr. Scarp, Mr. Scarp there in front of him. So we actually have a battle now between P14 and P13. Maybe just keep it here in the inside view. We currently don't miss anything.
Sorry folks, we got Mr. Kamara 0.3 seconds out from Mr. Rayman, and Mr. Fox, sorry, it's fell back behind 0.5 seconds out. Let's go back. We also have Mr. Smith fighting Mr. Peters for that P8, he's 0.5 seconds out as well. That's the 3 battles we've got going on at the minute, folks. Forgot to mention Mr. Marcibella, fastest lap of the race. No surprise there, a 147.365.
But now could be the chance, the opportunity for Marcy Fox for this P13 that he's so desperately waiting for. Now from the outside, we saw that move from Mr. Zimmerman, braking very late, but maybe Mr. Scarp braked a little bit too early there. Very easy and confident move from Mr. Fox.
Yeah, well done to Mr. Fox there. Mr. Kamaris unfortunately fell behind another second behind Mr. Rayman there. Let's see if Mr. Scarb can make up that difference and get that position back from Mr. Fox. Some kind of incident with Mr. Grandy there, let's take a look.
This could be a spin on the exit, maybe running wide and... oh, yeah. Not running wide either.
Yeah, oversteer and a little, yeah.
Yeah, too much acceleration input, yeah.
Fortunate not to collect any other drivers, so well done. And another. Not quite sure what's happening there. Maybe I forgot to turn his traction control back up.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. Now he's heading for the pits actually. Let's hope he's not retiring for the race. I think he don't. Let me take a close look at his car. I see no damage. Oh no, I see a little bit of weird damage. Let's see. Also, we have Mr. Menzik in the pits as well. And we don't count Mr. Crawford this evening, he's not racing. But yeah, Mr. Menzik at the pits and Mr. Guandi, P10 and P11. Yeah, maybe Andy, we don't have any... doch.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I just thought Mr... No, but we don't have any great battles at the moment.
No, not at the moment. Mr. Parkey is 0.5 seconds out from
Mr.
Scarb, yeah.
Both running the same livery. Oh, Mr. Scarb very slow there in the first corner, allowing Mr. Parkey to get very close. But this will not be... No, this will not be the overtaking point here. Maybe in our next hairpin, Mr. Parkey can keep it up. I mean, we know both, Andy, we both know that Mr. Parkey is relatively fast this evening. We saw him on P4.
Yep. Yeah, very surprising that he's fell down this far. And you can see Mr. a little switcheroo there almost.
Yeah, Mr. Parkey is still behind Mr. Scarp. Yep. Very hard to differentiate those two liveries. But yeah, good old switcheroo. Andy, you know I like to see that.
Yeah, me too. Okay, this will be very interesting coming up to the straight here, the back straight.
It seems Mr. Scarp had a little bit of better exit there.
Yep.
Parkey doesn't make any progress.
You can see Mr. Parkey just had a little nibble of that curb there. It's a very close action. Rolled into Mr. Parkey there, that was nice and clean.
So with all battles currently finished, maybe Andy, let's jump a little bit in the history and some facts about the track. I think, Andy, this evening we can split all the fun facts a little bit between the battles. Because I think we have the time this evening. There won't be so much battles going on. But let's jump into the history of the track a little bit. Like we are in Snetterton.
Wait there, bro, wait there. Something happened to Zimmerman.
Oh. That's not good to see.
No, wait, let's take a look. Oh.
Yeah, that's turn 1 that I'm talking about all the time. And then on the grass, the car sits so low on the ground, it's so hard to recover that, but very good recovering, not hitting the fence on the outside. So only lost one position now to Mr. Pommy.
Yeah, fortunate to keep that P4. Luckily the other drivers were quite far behind, I should say, excuse me. Yeah, so you were going to tell us some history about the track perhaps?
Yeah, of course, anybody feel free to stop me whenever there's something happening. Okay. Yeah, like many other famous British circuits, Snetterton actually started its life as a World War II airfield, specifically home to the United States Army Air Force 96th Bombardment Group. And you can still feel that airfield lineage today on the long straights. And the track even honors that history with a monument dedicated to all the men who served there. And actually, we have one corner that is named after this history lesson, and it's actually Bomb Hole. We talked about it a little bit, and yeah, that's some history facts there.
Yeah, it's surprising amount of racetracks that were either army bases for World War II, World War I, or airstrips. Quite a lot of the tracks in England are been used, repurposed for military purposes. I'm sure the same happened in Germany during the war. A lot of places were repurposed.
Yeah, I think so too, maybe, yeah. Also, I think we both, Andy, if we both think of 24 hours races, what tracks comes in your what tracks come in your mind if you think of 24 hours?
Le Mans.
Yeah, and maybe Nürburgring as well.
Yeah, Nürburgring, absolutely. Especially night time. Bloody brilliant.
Yeah, but actually Snetterton hosted the first ever 24-hour race in the United Kingdom back in the 1980s.
Cool. Didn't know that, bro. Fun fact for sure. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some close action here. Mr. Marty Fox, Mr. Parky and Mr. Aki, all less than 0.5 seconds out from each other. Really close racing here.
Yeah, Mr. Zimmerman is getting closer and closer, but we see currently Marty Fox on screen. Currently a good battle between Mr. Parky is joining the party as well. And actually going for the move. In the inside, very easy and confident there.
Yeah, it was nicely done.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, Marty Fox left the door wide open there, so very easy for Mr. Parky. Maybe Marty Fox was a little bit surprised there as well. Yeah, but Parky is just a faster driver. We saw him in P3, or sorry, P4. He started, let me pull up my sheet. Mr. Parky started in P7 and had this incident, so he's definitely faster than the preceding cars in front of him. As Mr. AK is doing a mistake, so another extremely easy there, and Mr. Fox, and there's contact between Mr. Fox and Mr. AK, allowing Mr. Fox to overtake him, and now in P11.
Yeah, I'm not sure where Mr. Aki qualified. I think it was mid back anyway. I'm just the driver coming off there.
Yeah.
It's not showing on the board yet.
This, in my eyes, Andy, this overtake between Mr. Fox and AK didn't look very clean, I have to say.
Yeah, I think it was on Aki though. I think Marty held the inside pretty well, and yeah. If there's anything, I'm sure the stewards will catch it.
Definitely.
Mr. Zimmerman, 0.3 seconds out from Mr. Palmy. Back on the attack for Mr. Zimmerman. We also have Mr. Grandi closing in on Mr. Scarb for P13, we'll keep an eye on that. And Mr. Bella and Mr. Genovese, P1 and P2, are holding their positions comfortably. So I don't expect any change there either.
Mika Newcop is doing some progress as well, gap of 15 seconds to Mr. Guandi. I'm sorry, I have to correct myself, only a gap of 6 seconds to Mr. Guandi. The gap previously was 15 seconds, so we're making some progress.
Absolutely, it's good to see him not give up and stay in the fight.
Could there be another move from Mr. Zimmerman here on our Bentley straight?
I hope so.
He's looking to the outside, but no, just not enough room. And they weren't even side by side, so
yeah,
maybe another time, Mr. Zimmerman. Yeah, Nico.
Yeah, I think he's just keeping that pressure on, the disappearing out of the mirror, and at the last second, you know, even though he knows he hasn't got the gap. Or the proximity rather. but still 0.2 seconds out, so really close. Something happened to Mr. Grandi there, not sure what happened. Mr. Akai's in pits, and that puts Mr. Mika Newcoop up into P13. Right, Mr. Menzik has been running with that damage since that incident earlier. Or I think he may have pitted. Looks like he's got some minor damage on the front.
Yeah, Mr. Menzik, one of our biggest losers this evening. He started in P5, now down to P14. He had some incidents, especially in the first few laps.
Yeah, unfortunately those incidents at the beginning of the race took out some good drivers that performed well in the qualifying. It was very unfortunate for some of them. I think we'll start to see some pitting now for fuel and tyres perhaps. We have Mr. Peters and Ford Mustang in the pits at the moment. We're approaching that 45-minute mark. Mr. Zimmerman keeping that pressure on Mr. Palmy for that P3.
Mr. Menzik is closing the gap between him and Mr. Newcoop as well, only a gap of 1.2 seconds between them. So this could be another battle between Menzik and Mr. Newcoop, and that's very unfortunate for Mr. Newcoop, but because he's concentrating on driving fast and closing the gap to P12. So that's not the best position for him to be in another fight with a driver behind of him.
I think he just overtook Mr. Scarb there. No, I'm imagining things. Did he? Yeah, and he did, yeah. That takes Mr. Newcoop into P12. Mr. Menzik also up a position over Mr. Scarb, putting Mr. Scarb in P14 last, unfortunately. Mr. Parkey on the attack against Mr. Peters, and Mr. Zimmerman 0.5 seconds out from Mr. Palmy. He was 0.1, 0.2 seconds out. So probably a small mistake from Mr. Zimmerman there, probably on an exit. There he goes. Yeah, I think when you've got a driver in your mirror and you're defending and you know where he is, exactly where he is, it's fine. But when he disappears out your mirror, you know, panic, I can imagine some panic setting in, especially if you're close to the corner.
I think so as well, yeah. Andy. I think Mr. Zimmerman is a master of keeping that psychological pressure on. And yeah, he definitely knows what he's doing with sweeping there left and right. But doesn't go for the move there. Sometimes it's also good to pretend to do a move to put the other driver off. So yeah, Zimmerman, yeah, he knows what he's doing. Absolutely,
absolutely. We've got Zimmerman 0.3 seconds out from Mr. Palmy, as we were seeing there. Mr. Parkey 0.2 seconds out from Mr. Peters. Really close action here. We've also got Mr. Menzik and Mr. Newcoop battling for that P12. Keep an eye on that. Mr. Peters being in the black Ford Mustang and Mr. Parkey in the Ferrari.
That's the problem, being behind the Ford Mustang. That's always the problem. You can't keep up on the straight. Parkey is always getting so close in the last corner to the Bentley straight, and then loses so much time because of the Ford Mustang and the better acceleration.
Yeah, I could imagine it being very... Oh, too much curb there just on the back end. That was more than a nibble, that was a chunk. Zimmerman still 0.5 seconds out from Pommy, folks. Let's keep an eye on that.
And I'm waiting for the pit stops.
Yeah.
Currently Mr.
Here we go.
Zimmerman has pitted. This will be for fuel and for tires. And we will definitely see some other drivers pitting in the next 10 minutes as well. So this will shake up our grid order a little bit. And depending on the strategies those guys chose, maybe some different standings after all the pits are finished. We will have some different standings as well.
I think so. It's always interesting to see the outcome on the positions once everyone's done their pit. And you can see Mr. Zimmerman falling down into P7 at the moment. And Parky's up in position over Mr. Peters, just seen that overtake there.
Yeah, and you see the speed advantage of the Ford Mustang now moving to the outside as Mr. Peters. There's no contact, that's all from the helicam. And they're still side by side. Now we're approaching bomb pole. Look for the dip at the ground, that's the hole. And
yeah,
Peters was able to fight this battle back, now still back in P9. So yeah, a lot of effort now for Mr. Parky to try that.
Absolutely.
But a good psychological opportunity for Mr. Parky. He knows that he can do it, he knows that he could be faster. He just has to find a way how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree with that. You know, it's very frustrating when you're driving to the best of your ability, everything's going good, and your car just hasn't got the speed. It must be so frustrating. Mr. Menzik, 0.2 seconds out from Mr. Newcomb.
And that's a position Mr. Newcomb doesn't want to be. He was fighting so hard to recover all his lost places from P3. He started P3. And now he has to fight and defend Mr. Menzik, which will automatically reduces all his momentum and all his lap times. He was so close to the car in front. Now a gap of 17 seconds. So yeah, all he has to do now is defend and keep his 12th place.
Absolutely. We've just seen Mr. Rayman and Mr. Kamaris pitting there. Mr. Rayman's in and out the pit already. Mr. Zimmerman's back out the pit, settling on P5 for the moment. Mr. Kamaris, quick dash again, in and out the pit. So very interesting to see what's going to happen there. Looks like those quick guys in the pit just took tyres, no tyres, and it'll be interesting to see at the end of the race how the tyres perform. Mr. Voda into the pits for fuel, potential tyres. Mr. Genovese also in the pit for fuel or tyres. So very interesting to see the shake up on the grid once all the pits are done.
And okay, Mr. Newcomb is not going to pit. Look like it. But we saw Mr. Newcomb. Oh, and there's the move. There could be the move for Mr. Menzik there. Mr. Newcomb was a little bit slow there. Mr. Menzik now in the inside in the red BMW. Let's see who's braking earlier. Mr. Newcomb on the outside, and Menzik a very easy move there, keeping it tight on the outside. Keeping it tight on the inside and accelerating very good out of the hairpin.
Yeah, we've seen Mr. Menzik following close behind on those same corners in the last lap, and Mr. Newcomb running wide, so I think this time round Mr. Menzik took advantage of that. Mika running wide, Mr. Newcomb.
Before this overtake, I wanted to talk about the strategy for Mr. Newcomb. We saw Mr. Newcomb in the pits, I think half an hour earlier. Maybe he filled his tank all the way, and he doing this without pitting another time. So if all the drivers in front of him have to pit, maybe he will not gain 10 positions, but maybe 4 or 5, maybe.
Yeah, there's a couple of strategies you can use. You can pit halfway, of course, that's the standard. Or what you can do is pit early, take the full tank, and then run to the end of the race. So yeah, take the fuel you need to do those first initial laps until you're at the range where you can finish the race in a full tank, and then pit and get that full tank. And as the race goes on, and you use and you're using the fuel, you're just going to get faster, lighter, and faster and faster. So towards the end of the race, you're going to have pretty much an empty tank. So it's a good strategy to pit early and then take the fuel you need to finish the race. And of course, whenever you run pits later on, you're going to get those positions.
Right, as we see Mr. Pommy now in the pits as well. Very good race for Mr. Pommy this evening. Started on P8,
Absolutely.
gained 3 positions. Sorry, gained 5 positions now on P3. Of course, he will drop down a little bit, but of course, Mr. Smith has to pit as well. Marcibella hasn't pitted either. Mr. Genovese, currently P2, did 1 pit stop. So,
yeah, Mr. Pommy just had a splash and dash by the looks of it. He's back out and into P5.
yeah, and Andy, I currently looking at the times, how long the pit stop, at the pit stop time.
Yep.
And actually, I think every driver has fueled and also changed their tires.
Wow.
But not Marty Fox. Marty Fox is currently the only driver who hasn't changed his tires. He just refueled and repaired.
Yeah, probably sacrificed the tyre time for the repair time. I'm not sure.
Yeah, his time in the pits was 22 seconds.
Yep.
And if you are gonna change your tires, that's automatically 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And all other drivers are above those 30 seconds, so everyone changed their tires and fueled. Just for information, longest pit time currently is Mr. Newcomb with a pit time of 1 minute and 19 seconds. So a lot of repairs have to be done.
Yeah, I was just thinking that Mr. Smith has just went into the pit. We'll see where he comes back out on, what position. Mr. Zimmerman, P3, after the pit. Closely behind, well, not closely behind, but 2.4 seconds out is Mr. Pommy. So let's see if Mr. Pommy can close that gap, because he is in the Mustang, and I'm not sure what's happening with Mr. Zimmerman tonight. I'm not sure if he's still got that steering wheel at a lower level and unable to feel the track as good. But he's performing really well tonight compared to the other night there, so let's see what happens there. That's Mr. Smith back out in excuse me. That's Mr. Smith back out the pit, falling into P10 behind Mr. Marty Fox. Mr. Bella, 24-second lead on Mr. Genovese. As I said at the beginning of the race, we're expecting tens of seconds gap between Mr. Bella and P2.
And we see Mr. Bella currently on your map on the right side. It's the red triangle in this inside layout. Some people funnily call it a spaghetti infield layout, because this was actually remodeled, and we remodeled back in 2011, and they spent millions on it. And before that, it was essentially just the 3 massive straights connected by these 3 corners. And now with the new layout, turns 4 to turn 10, this creates more GT3 racing and more overtaking opportunities, and especially tests the mechanical grip of those cars. So very good to have this remodeled in 2011.
Yeah, it's a good track. It's got a lot of variety when it comes to the corners. And you've got 2 decent straights as well, not too long, not too short.
Yeah, nobody Fox approaching. Oh, Mr. Kumaras!
Yeah.
What's happening there? Maybe Andy, give us a little replay.
Okay.
Ooh. And that's some repairs there as well.
Absolutely.
But I think he will push through the last remaining 35 minutes of the race.
P6, 30 minutes to go. 7 seconds behind Mr. Peters. If the damage is affecting his speed or his cornering, losing time, I think you may be better pitting. Not sure on that one. It depends on the damage, doesn't it?
Yeah. Mr. Marty Fox currently did his 2nd pit stop, surprisingly. Now coming out of the pits.
Maybe I forgot something.
Yeah, that's his 2nd pit stop. He started in P12, lost 1 position, now currently on P13. If you take a look at our biggest winner currently, Mr. Scarp is our biggest winner, currently P12. He gained 8 positions from P20.
Wow.
And our biggest loser, unfortunately, is Mr. Newcop. He started P3 and lost 8 positions, now down to P11.
Yeah, that's so sad for Mika, Mr. Mika Newcop.
Yeah, it's always very frustrating. I can't talk, sorry. It's very frustrating if you come back from I think he had a 2-week break maybe. I think it was not a medical break. He had some vacation. I think he visited France as well, so good for him. And I think he was on some racetracks as well and saw some races in real life, so I think that's a good break to have. Yeah, but always very unfortunate if you come back into your racing, in your sim racing week, and then have such a bad race.
Yeah, when you go away from things for a while, it doesn't matter whether it's work or your hobby or whatever. Yeah, when you come back, it takes you some time to get back into it. I think Mr. Newcop's been playing LMU though, so. A very different feeling from a sort of Corsa Competizione. A worthy game though. LMU is definitely a worthy game. Okay, enough promotion for LMU.
Let's jump into ACC Corsa Competizione. I'm currently taking a look at our speed trap. This is actually we have the speed trap in the Bentley Straight. And our fastest guy is not Marcy Bella, it's Mr. Marty Fox.
Wow.
With a speed of 245 kilometers per hour. That's our fastest guy.
Yeah, that's because they forgot fuel and then had to get back in there.
Only for the speed trap, yeah. Sacrificing all his places, yeah.
And we just had an incident with Mr. Scarb there. Let's take a look. Oh, something happened when they come out the pits. Let's take a look here. If we can get it. Ah, I was just making way. Okay. Yeah, that could have ended bad, yeah. Okay, at least we know what happened.
Yeah, it's always good to be predictable. But of course, braking on the racing line is not the best place to be. Let's put it this way.
Yeah, and some of the pit exits, some of the pit exits aren't ideal. And sometimes they're badly placed as well, so there's a little bit of that. I don't think this one's ideally placed.
We're losing many drivers, Andy, don't you think?
Yeah. I was just going to say we haven't got much action here, people. If you're interested in these races, you can join the Discord. Links in the description. We run events every Monday and Friday at 7 o'clock GMT. Get yourself on the Discord, get involved. You don't actually need to be on the Discord. If you meet the safety requirement, then you can just join the server on the night. I think the server is locked, so you do need to join before 7 o'clock GMT, and everything will be good. Of course, if you've got a custom livery and you want to display your livery on the stream, you need to join our Discord and upload your livery to our ASR, the Awesome Sim Racing account that we have here. And yeah, I'll get your livery on the stream for everyone to see.
Maybe Andy, can you update us of the races that are coming in the next few weeks, or maybe the next race on Friday?
Yeah, unfortunately we've only got 2 races left, so next let's start off with Friday. So on Friday we've got our season finale at the Northlifer for the Fun Friday Championship Season 2, and then I think we're going to get another championship for the Fun Friday after that, and we have our last race of the Monday Marathon next Monday. Of course at 1900 GMT, and that will be Barcelona. As far as I'm aware, there is a season 2 planned for the Monday Marathon, and we're expecting a season 3 for the Fun Friday Championship as well. Sorry, I'd also like to add to that the Fun Friday Championship will be multi-class, and the Monday Marathon will be GT3.
Sounds very promising. Definitely something to be a part of. Especially next Friday, we need a lot of drivers participating on the Nordschleife.
Yeah, Mr. Newcoop making some progress, 0.7 seconds out from Mr. Menzik for that P10, and as we can see just in the background there, my board's went crazy. Just in the background there we have Mr. Marty Fox. That's not Mr. Marty Fox.
That's Mr. Smith. That's
yeah, the board's got
sorry,
the boards need not updated. Sorry, bro.
It was Mr. Scarp. Yeah, Mr. Scarp, P14. Yep. Yeah, number 39.
Yeah, race control board just went crazy there, so I got a bit confused. Sorry about that, folks.
And Andy, I have some feeling that this race will be very, will put Mika Newcock down in the championship with his points. I will now take a look at our our championship board.
Perfect.
And I will be right back in a few seconds.
Okay. And this is the closest action we've got here, folks. Mr. Newcoop, Mr. Menzik fighting for that P10. We've got Mr. Parkey 2 seconds out from Mr. Peters. Mr. Genovese 30 seconds out from Mr. Marcibella in P1. I hope Mr. Marcibella just taking too much curb there. Absolute legend. Absolutely flying. The man's a machine, honestly. The man's a machine.
Yeah.
Let's keep up with Mr. Newcoop here. Let's see if we can gain another position over Mr. Menzik. If you want to view the championship standings, you can go to Scottish-legends.com, Scottish-legends.com, and from there, there's a couple of things available. If you play on the servers and set a hot lap, you can see the hot lap leaderboard. There's also a fuel calculator, and of course the official website where you can view the championship standings for all of the championships that we do here at the Legends.
This is something I've currently open. On our Monday marathon on season 1, the standings of our championship are currently Marcibella on P1, followed on P2 by Dominic Zimmerman, and on P3 Bruno Longarella. If we take a look at Mika Newcoop at the moment, Mika Newcoop is standing on P6, and his average racing position is P3.8, so around P4. So this will drop him back a little bit, but he has a very good gap to Marty Fox, who's on P7 of over 100 points. So I think he will keep his P6 after this race.
Perfect. And of course, as we just said, we have Barcelona coming up next. And yeah, if you want to participate in these events, get onto our Discord for the Monday Marathon, as we previously mentioned earlier in the stream. Everyone has an input on the Monday Marathon. There's a track vote every week for the Monday Marathon, so the players get some input on where we race. Mr. Newcoop holding that 0.5 second gap to Mr. Menzik for that P10. Still got quite a long time to go, 24 minutes. So anything can happen. People can spin out, incidents can happen, what have you. So we'll keep up with the action where it's happening on the track. Everyone's kind of separated out. The closest gaps we've got are 3 seconds, 2.8 seconds, and of course here with Mr. Newcoop, Mr. Menzik, 1.3 seconds currently. Not a lot to talk about, folks. As I said, the championships are coming to an end here at the Legends. New championships will start up immediately, so if you want to start fresh, get involved. There's nothing worse than joining a championship at the end of it, because you've no chance of competing on the championship board. That's not to say you can't have fun doing the races anyway. We encourage everyone to race at all events regardless of championship standing. But yeah, we're starting more championships soon, so if you want to get an early start, get on the Discord and look out for them and get every race done to get the maximum amount of points. Sometimes it's not about how good you are, it's about how consistent you are.
Marty Fox did a slight mistake there, approaching Hamilton corner. I don't know what happened, but he won a little bit wide there and spent a lot of time on the grass. But he has a good gap of 15 seconds to Mr. Voda in P13. So,
yep.
Yeah, no worries for him there.
Mr. Peters closing in on Mr. Camaras. Mr. Camaras must have made some kind of mistake, allowing Mr. Peters to get that close. Let's see what happens here. Oh, it's like an old bed. Bouncy.
Yeah, Mr. Peters in the black Ford, Mr. Kamau's in the orange McLaren.
Yep.
He just runs extremely wide there and breaks a little bit to stay on track. And yeah, that was an easy move there for Mr. Peters. Now on P6. In P6.
And Mr. Camara's not giving up easily. You can see the determination and the driving style there. And the body language of the car, as Florian likes to say.
Yeah, the final corner mirrors. It's in a tight left-handed chicane leaving onto the pit straight. And yeah, to get a fast lap there in GT3, you have to take extremely aggressive line there, launching your car a little bit over the inner curb. But if you take too much curb though, the car bounces sideways and yeah, you're sending your rear straight into the pit wall.
And
So
we've seen,
you have to be-
sorry.
Yeah, sorry Andy, go ahead.
Yeah, we've seen Mr. Peters ripping up the track there.
Yeah.
And get fined for that board. Mr. Newcoop, 0.5 seconds out still from Mr. Menzik.
Yeah, it's still the same gap between them. Let's take a look at the last lap times to see who's faster. Mr. Newcop 149 flat and Mr. Menzik 149.3. So actually in the last lap, Mr. Newcop gained 0.3 seconds to Mr. Menzik. So if you can keep this up, this would mean only 2 or 3 laps remaining and we can see another battle or another overtake.
Yeah, absolutely.
But,
And
yeah,
they only have 4 tenths difference in their best lap. But as you said, their best lap doesn't really count. You can only go by the last lap, realistically.
Yeah, and I mean, Andy, racing is not math. So
Yeah, absolutely.
there's so many
Variables,
variants
yeah.
and that impact your driving style. I mean, now the gap
Absolutely.
is 0.7. So yeah, it's 0.8. No? So there's so many variations. Now gap of 0.4 seconds between them. Let's see if you can keep it up. Now we're on an extremely long right-hander, extremely stressful for your left outside tires, especially if we're approaching the last 20 minutes of the race. At this time, you have to be very aware of understeer in this corner.
Yeah, we were saying at the beginning of the race, it'll be interesting to see the tyre performance towards the end of the race. Mr. Parkey closing that gap to Mr. Camaras again, 0.7 seconds out.
And maybe we need to show some love to Mr. Genovese.
Absolutely. Mr.
We didn't.
Yep.
Sorry, and we didn't saw him much on the stream this evening. But as I always like to say, it's better to be not on the stream than to be on the stream.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for that commentator's curse. Yeah, but no, Mr. Genovese joined us quite a few times here on the events here at the Legends. Good driver, very consistent, good to watch, always competing with someone. Great name as well, easy to pronounce, got that Italian twang to it. Yep. Purple wheels as well. I don't know if Mr. Marty Fox's style is rubbed off or that's just his own style.
Yeah, the spoiler is purple as well. But currently we have Mr. Parkey getting closer and closer to Mr. Camaras. Mr. Camaras in the orange McLaren. Mr. Parkey was looking a little bit, he couldn't decide. Am I going left? Am I going right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're almost side by side there.
Just actually currently got on track. Yeah, but I think we can expect an overtake from Mr. Parky against Mr. Kamawas. Kamawas did a little mistake there.
think so.
Very defensive there, keeping the door shut. Now Mr. Parky is right on his bumper. Let's see who has the better straight line speed there. The McLaren and the Ferrari are almost very comparable. But still no chance there for Mr. Parky. Mr. Kamawas very good defending, keeping the door shut.
Yeah.
And defending the inside line.
Yeah, very good defending from Mr. Kamawas there. We get to see that in the wing cam.
Yeah, but we saw it just now. That was the corner I was talking about. Kamawas did to take very aggressive curb there. Now we see Mr. Parky on the outside and there's contact. And I think this was on Mr. Parky. In my opinion, he shut the door too early against Mr. Kamawas. Kamawas had nowhere to go. Maybe, let's see the replay.
It was tight, it was really tight.
Very tight, Mr. Parky wants it very tight there, leaving no place for Mr. Kamawas. And he had so much space on the outside, but of course he wanted to make this move happen. And there was the contact, and the stewards will review this as Mr. Newcop is getting closer and closer to Mr. Menzik at this time as well, approaching one of our hairpins. Menzik runs a little bit wide there.
Yeah, Mr. Newcop's done well to keep up that pressure. As we've seen, Mr. Fox set the fastest speed of the race with that BMW, so Mr. Menzik is also in the BMW, so a very capable car.
Yeah, Mr. Menzik was only 1 kilometer per hour slower with 234.
Yeah.
And Mr. Newcop only at 242, 242. So the BMW is somewhat faster.
Yeah, and we have those 2 straights on this track as well, so that'll be maintaining that gap. Unfortunately for Mr. Newcop.
And Andy, someone we also forgot to mention in the stream is Mr. Wayman. Currently on P5, he started in P9.
Very respectable.
Now on P5, the driver behind him, don't worry about that, this is not an attacking car, that's actually Marty Fox, so no pressure there from behind. But Mr. Wayman, we didn't saw him much on the last streams, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, we haven't seen Mr. Wayman for a while. I'm not sure what's happened. I think he was occupied elsewhere. Doing some other events because we have a racing team here at the Legends people. The guys do endurance races and compete in other events under the Scottish Legends banner. So some of the guys are committed to other events that we don't cover here on the live stream. Is that fair to say for him?
Totally. I couldn't have said it better.
So welcome back, Mr. Brayman. It's good to see you on the track. Mr. Newcop still making that attack on Menzik for that P10, not giving up, good to see. Okay, Mr. Bella soaring ahead as ever, a 37-second lead. From Mr. Genovese, and 20 seconds behind Mr. Genovese is Mr. Zimmerman, 10 seconds behind Mr. Zimmerman, Mr. Palmy, and 24 seconds behind Mr. Pommy is Mr. Rayman. So the gaps are insane. The middle of the pack, or just back of the middle of the pack, we have 2, 5, 1 and 0.6 second difference in the deltas. So all the action's happening here between Kamara, Smith, Menzik, Newcoup and Mr. Parkey.
So with only about 10 minutes remaining,
Yep.
Andy, do you think this could be our final standing in the top 3?
The top 3, yeah, absolutely. There's that much time between them. Even if one of them makes a mistake, they can easily get back on track and keep it a significant gap. However, if Mr. Zimmerman makes a mistake, then Pommy's only 7 seconds behind. It will give Mr. Pommy a real opportunity to get that P3. Mr. Rayman, 25 seconds behind Mr. Pommy. Even if Mr. Pommy makes a mistake, plenty of time to recover. So yeah, I think the top 4 may indeed be the final top 4 for the race. Sorry, that was a bit long-winded there.
Oh, Andy, we have plenty of time. Just everything is good.
Cool.
Maybe. Oh, and Mr. Newcomb very late on the brakes there, but still, yeah, there's no chance for him at the moment to overtake him. Maybe, Andy, we have some time and a little bit more time this evening to talk and analyze our driver of the day. Who do you think could be your driver of the day?
Driver of the day for me, the remaining drivers. Let me think for a moment.
Count from the 3, Mr. Menzik that you can only see, that is Mr. Smith. So Mr. Menzik is pushing to get Mr. Smith, now a gap of 0.6 seconds at this time. So maybe Mr. Menzik can overtake Smith as well. So this could be all those 3 cars. We got 2 BMWs followed by a Ferrari. This could be our final battle for P9 this evening. Andy, did you decide?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Mr. Rayman because let me see here. Yeah, he's Mr. Scarves get the most position gain, but I think that's default because we started off with a large grid. But Mr. Rayman started in 9th, he's currently in 5th, and he's gained 4 positions and he's only pitted once.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
I would have said, for me personally, it's another driver.
Okay.
For me personally, it's Mr. Pommy. Yes, he lost the position to Zimmerman, but he was a long time on P3. He started P8.
Yep.
And he did defend very, very good against Mr. Zimmerman and some other drivers. So, yeah, I mean, should we do 2 drivers? One for each commentator?
That's fine.
For me, it's Mr. Pommy, and for Andy, it's Mr. Wayman. So, yeah, congrats to both drivers to being driver of the day, depending on different aspects.
So let's keep up with the action here for the last couple of minutes of the race, folks. We have Mr. Newcomb, Mr. Menzik and Mr. Smith all battling for those final positions.
Yeah, this will be very, very interesting. As Mika Newcomb is trying to get his nose inside there, yes he can. Side by side there now with Mr. Menzik in the red BMW. Left-hander, that's actually Hamilton corner. And Menzik is the Hamilton this evening, regaining this position.
Yeah, nicely done by Mr. Menzik there, keeping that under control through that chicane. Yeah, Mr. Rayman, I'm not sure if I'm imagining things or not, but I think Mr. Rayman fell down quite a lot and then got back up to P5. Whereas Mr. Pommy I think he stayed pretty much top 5 the whole race, or top 10. I'm not sure, I would need to look at the replay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. But you know, folks, it's not really up to us. We can sit here and say all we want. It's up to you, the viewers. You know, post in the comments. It's not done enough by the viewers. But yeah, post in the comments if you've got a different opinion about the driver of the day. Everyone's opinion's welcome.
Yeah, definitely. Write your favorite driver in the comments, and we will read that out loud. Yeah, but Andy, I don't want to be Mr. Smith at the moment. I haven't seen any battles between Mr. Smith and some other cars. And now all the pressure in the last 6 minutes. That's devastating.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, Mr. Smith's kept really quiet this race, not really getting involved in much at all. So yeah, as you said, the pressure of these last couple of minutes is very intense.
And I think that's the main reason Mr. Menzik is pushing so hard. He knows that Smith hasn't had any battles, and maybe he will fold under pressure.
I think so.
And,
that was close. Just pushing it too much there, I think, giving Mika a chance to catch up there.
Yeah, that was a mistake by Mr. Menzik there.
Mr. Smith will be looking in his mirror and thinking, thank God.
Yeah. Mr. Menzik didn't pay attention on the braking point there. This happens, that's totally normal. I mean, we have a 90 minutes race. Mistakes happen and the mistakes are normal. Yeah, but very, very, very lucky for Mr. Smith there. This would be almost this race over, finishing P12. Let's see, a very good exit from Mr. Menzik in the wet BMW against Mr. Smith in the black and white. 2 BMWs.
Side by side.
But Menzik keeps it safe. Running right there, and this will be the opportunity for Mr. Newcomb. Very easy, that's the thing he hoped for, but he missed his braking point, overshot, and now Mr. Menzik is back in the lead, but Mr. Newcomb is still trying to get his nose inside, and Mr. Menzik running an extremely defensive corner, and now he's running outside, and Mr. Newcomb is gaining this position. That's crazy.
A very intense action here, folks, and of course we have Mr. Genovese in the mix.
Yeah, Mr. Genovese is inside there as well, so he's blocking Mr. Menzik. So in the last 3 minutes, I think there will be no chance for Mr. Menzik to get back to P10 to Mr. Newcomb. Very fortunate to Mr. Newcomb.
I hope nothing happens to Mr. Genovese here, because he's worked so hard for that second position.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Mr. Genovese has a gap of 23, almost 24 seconds. And... very...
Yeah, very aggressive there.
Yeah, but also very... I'm missing for words, Andy. Dangerous, sorry, very dangerous for Mr. Newcomb. Yep. For Mr. Newcomb as well, braking so early. Of course, he wants to let Mr. Genovese past, but he loses a lot of time, so the gap decreases to Mr. Menzik behind. Very dangerous.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. It was lucky everything turned out okay. Mr. Menzik fighting for that position back for over Mr. Newcomb for that P10, 0.5 seconds out, so a lot can happen. We've got 2 minutes left on the clock, plus we will have some overtime as well.
Oh, and Mika Newcomb loses its way on the outside, and that is race over this time for Mika Newcomb. No way to... maybe give us a replay, Andy, if you...
Yep.
if you want. Oh, and no, Mr. Menzik is out as well.
We'll take a look
Mr.
at that.
Menzik is out as well. So Mika Newcomb actually got his P10 back. Let's see. Yeah.
We need to wait in the replay, bro. Sorry.
I'm lost for words, Andy. I really am.
Okay,
I
we
really
missed
are.
that.
I don't know how you say it in English. I'm lost for words.
Yeah, that's how we pretty much say it, bro.
There was nothing going on for the last 20-30 minutes, and now all the action is in the last 5 minutes. We saw Mr. Menzik and Newcomb overtaking Mr. Newcomb actually in turn 1. He overshot, almost hitting Mr. Menzik. And then did a mistake here. And unfortunately Mr. Menzik did a mistake as well, allowing Mr. Newcomb to get his 10th place back. So a lot of action in the last 40 seconds, and yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat, Andy.
Yeah, we can see the damage to Mr. Menzik's BMW there at the front. No, but well done to Mr. Newcomb for recovering that and getting everything sorted out. Everyone's 6 seconds, 5 seconds apart,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep up with Mr. Masibella. He'll be crossing the line soon.
Yeah, this will be the final standing
I
if
think
no
so.
one does any mistakes. We have no battles at the moment, and with the race time now running out, this is the last lap, and this is the last turn for Masibella. Now approaching. Yeah, there we see the checkered flag, and now it's
Well done.
race over for Masibella. As always, very confident and good and fast driving from him. Congratulations to winning our 90 minutes Snetterton.
Absolutely well done, Mr. Bella. Just going to follow Mr. Genovese around to the finish line, unless something else happens.
Yeah, Mr. Genovese, he started on P2, he finished on P2 as well. He kept his head down. We didn't saw him much on the stream, but that's always a sign of a very good and talented driver.
Absolutely, very consistent. Mr. Zimmerman, not a great race, but certainly a fair race, respectable P3.
Yeah, he started P4, gained 1 position.
Yep.
So hey, he's on the podium. He definitely has something to celebrate.
Absolutely. Mr. Palmy, one of the drivers of the day.
Yeah, starting P8, gaining 4 positions. He can be very proud of, defending against Mr. Zimmerman. That's something you have to keep up with a few laps. Yeah, and this will be one of the last drivers coming onto the start and finish line. Correct. Also, driver of the day from
me. Yep.
From Andy. Correct. Gaining 4 positions. He started P9 and finishing in P5. Congrats to him.
Awesome. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's your final standings for tonight. Let's go to the results. Well,
yeah, and in the meantime, Andy, you can talk through the standings, and I will be back in a few seconds, maybe with an interview.
Oh, okay, awesome. Right, folks, you heard it here. Hopefully we'll get a driver interview. Mr. Rayman for me was driver of the day because I think he fell behind. I'm not sure, I would actually need to check the replay. But I'm sure he fell behind and then worked his way back up into that P5, so well done. Well done to all the drivers. It's unfortunate that we lost a few drivers along the way due to retirement, damage, etc. But yeah, that's your final standings for tonight. What else has we've already covered? the race on Friday is the season finale of the Fun Friday Championship Season 2. There will be a Season 3. It's multi-class, so it can be GT3 and then GT2, GT4, TCX, a good variety, and it's always challenging for the drivers driving cars that are perhaps not comfortable with, putting them out of their comfort zone. Mondays, we have the Monday Marathon. As you know, you're here tonight. This is the second last race of the season. We're at Barcelona next Monday, and that will be the finale for the Monday Marathon Season 1. As we know, Season 2 is expected of the Monday Marathon. And yeah, that's about it. Improvements for the stream that we've got planned: the driver interviews, more updated graphics and overlays and stuff like that, trying to improve that stuff as well. The quality improvement of the 1440p, I don't think we're going to get any more than that at the moment. I think 1440p is the limit. 60 FPS, of course. What else is there? Yeah, we've got a massive community race coming up between the Scottish Legends, Lizard Racing, the Rev community, and I think there's another two communities, I can't remember their name. Absolutely massive. These are going to run the first Sunday of every month, I think. So if you want to get involved, get on the Discord, find the section, the appropriate section that you're interested in, and you know, post something, post a little intro, say hello, introduce yourself. You may have a different name on the Discord than you've got in the game, so when you come on the Discord, make sure you post your driver name so we know who you are. Yeah, everyone's welcome. Get yourself on, get yourself involved. We appreciate the views, we appreciate the subscribers, we appreciate the drivers coming on the Discord. Even if it's just to say hello, you may be part of another community, that's fine too. You know, if you want to become a legend, just hang around. I'm sure you'll get the SL tags at some point. Yeah, hello Florian.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm back. I just walked through the paddock and got some drivers who are ready for an interview. We got lined up Dominik Zimmermann, our P3 winner this evening, and we will have a talk with Mika Newcop, who had an unfortunate race this evening. So I will join Mr. Dominik Zimmermann. Good evening, Dominik. How are you?
Hallo, ik ben Dominik. Ik rijd de Ferrari. Ik ben snel. I needed to say that because
you lost the bet.
Micha was teaching me a bit Netherlands.
Dutch.
Yeah, Dutch.
First of all, congratulations, Dominik, to your P3 win this evening. You started P4, gained one position. So, yeah, how would you sum up those 90 minutes?
Those 90 minutes were pretty hard. Let's say, first of all, I want to say a big sorry to Micha, who's usually a teammate or a really, really good friend who I can really race close together. But I really need to watch into that incident in turn 1. I think that was totally on me, so a big apology from that. And yeah, later on I had a great fight with Tommy Pommy. That was really good, quite exhausting, but with the undercut I finally got through to sum up my race.
Yeah, we saw that in the stream as well. It was a good move from the inside. We actually saw a lot of overtakes there. Do you plan this overtake, or was it something spontaneous?
I had some, let's say, traumas from Alex Kuch in the latest races, and I was somehow like, okay, let's give it a try, do what Kuch is doing, like get some aggressiveness into the game, you know. And it turned out that Tommy Pommy was pulling out when I tried to go for the door, and it worked. I was surprised on my own.
Yeah, perfect, Dominik. This will improve your standing in our season, in our leading board a little bit, I think. You're currently in P2, but I think the gap to P1 is a little bit too big to Marcibella. So I think this will stay a solid P2 in our championship for you.
Well, I think so as well. I don't have the hopes to get the P1 anymore, but we had a friendship race lately on Barcelona, which is the last track, I think, for the next week. And for 45 minutes, I could keep up with Marcy, so I really have high hopes that I can maybe get my first victory over him there, but I'm totally not sure about it. I think he will probably practice a lot as well.
Okay, Dominic, thank you very much for being here. We will look forward to see you and Marcibella battling in Barcelona next Monday. And yeah, have a nice evening, Dominic. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for inviting me here. It was a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
And this was Dominic Zimmermann, our P3 winner this evening. Next in line, we have Mika Newcop. Andy, maybe you can show us the standings one more time.
Yep. Yeah, we can see them. Should be able to see them on the stream, yep.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, good evening, Mika.
Hi, Mika.
Good evening.
Good evening. Not a good race from you. Not driving-wise, you are a good driver, but finishing-wise, and with the incident in turn 1, maybe you can talk us through what happened there in the first few laps.
Yeah, well, it was mostly unfortunate. There were multiple contacts with me there. First, Dom turned in on me, but that gave me a little bit of damage, but didn't really unsettle the car. But just looking it back right after the race now, and I noticed that that Mansik bounced over the curb and hit me after that. So that's put me around in the cross, other people in the cross who couldn't avoid, and just unfortunate, but it happens.
Correct, you were dead last then. I think you did repairs as well. We saw you in the pits 1 minute and 35 seconds or something.
Yes, it was a lot of repairs.
Yeah, but you had a very good comeback, and we were on the edge of our seats. I said it to Andy. I was so thrilled to see you fight against Mansik there in the last few laps. Is there any moment you would like to relive from those last 10 minutes in the race?
The moment where I crossed the finish line.
Because it was over.
Yes, it was a fun fight with Mansik, of course. I was sometimes getting a bit frustrated because he was making all mistakes all over the place for my feeling, but he just wasn't spinning or making a mistake big enough for me to pass him. So that was sometimes a bit frustrating, and then we got back up to Smith. They were having a bit of a battle, and then some more mistakes also from my side. I went into the wall again. But P10 in the end. That was my goal after the start. So.
Yeah, we see you're not very happy with the result. I don't want to hold you in here for very long. What's maybe the first thing you will do once you will get out of the simulator this evening?
Maybe drink a beer, cool down a bit.
That's what Dominic said as well. He wanted to drink a beer, but he hadn't any beer at home. Do you have beer at home?
Yes. Yes,
perfect,
plenty.
Mika. So enjoy your beer, enjoy your evening, and thank you for coming on. Good evening, Mika.
Good evening.
That was perfect, Florian. Yeah, that was perfect, bro. Thank you for that and those interviews. Always a pleasure to hear you interview people, and it's always a pleasure to get the drivers on and have them interviewed. I hope you've enjoyed the race tonight, guys. I think that's enough from me and Florian for tonight. We'll be back on Friday for the season finale for the Fun Friday Championship Season 2. That's at Northlifer. I think is it 90 minutes again, Florian?
I think 70, but we will see.
Maybe we can get a quick look here. Okay, that was round 1. Blah 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 blah. We need to speed the animation up. Just let's forget that, folks. It's going to take too long. But tune in for that race on Friday. That'll be a good one. We should have a lot of drivers as well. That's enough from me, Florian. I'm going to chill out, have a beer myself, And yeah, I'm going to call it a night. Okay, bro. Yeah, thank you for it. It's been a pleasure. Yeah, guys, don't forget, join the Discord, get yourself involved, sign up for the races, get on the driver's entry list if you don't meet the safety requirement. We want everyone, new drivers, experienced drivers, seasoned drivers, everyone's welcome. With that being said, I wish you a good evening and we'll see you next time. Goodbye. Good night. Goodbye.